Hello, hello. So I go live on Friday. I didn't get to do a webinar this morning because I do it every Friday about 10 or 11 o'clock, depending where I am and what's going on. But with the Christmas season, it's just been, a little hectic for everybody. Plus, instead of a live webinar, I'm having a live in-person event tonight in Raleigh, Carolina Ale House. Make sure you be there. But I did a little experiment because I just got here a week ago from Bloomington, and in 2024, sort of a recap. I think I'm going to do a New Year's message again, like I usually do. But for the recap for this year so far, I mean, I've set a goal for myself to do 10,000 to achieve a following of 10,000 people or connections and stuff like that. But during the course of the year, I decided to do something different. I decided to meet as many people as possible in person. Let me try this. Oh, it's got the autofocus. But anyway, so now where I'm standing is I'm no longer interested in getting interested. That's a tough word to say, interested. Of course, I'm interested in getting a large following, but it is not my top priority now to get to 10,000 this year or even next year. I got well over 3,000 now. 3,155 to this day is my following. Camera and a poor lighting is not one to focus. I think this is good as long as I don't move around too much, and I'm not planning on to, so we should be good. So the this year I've pivoted a little bit because especially with the use of AI, and this is something I want to get into today. This is one of my notes, and I haven't been able to catch up on my daily posting, so I'm kind of winging it. So this live one is considered a post and a webinar and an invitation to Carolina Ale House in Cary tonight. But with the use of AI and being flooded with all these different messages and lead generation systems and whatever else, I decided to go in person. So I attend networking events on Zoom and now live. And because I'm in North Carolina and because I'm back in Raleigh for some time now, for a couple of weeks I'll be here probably. I decided to do a New Year's sort of a pre party or preview of a party of New Year's party. Kind of a uh, forget what they call it in theater, but the premiere before the premiere. So forget the specific. There's a specific word for that, and I forgot. But anyway, so we're gonna now do a test tonight, and yeah, I was sort of surprised. I have 360 connections or something like that in my network, and you know what, in Raleigh area, and you know what, I sent out an invitation to everybody. Hey, it's Christmas, so and I know people have plans, and I know that you know people are out of town. People already have prior commitments, visiting many of their family members and friends, and you know, million of other parties. So I had zero expectations, and I said, let me invite all of my 360 connections. Also have other people maybe try to invite, but that didn't work out. But out of my 360 connections, on a spur of the moment, like six people tried to, said they will show up. So I'm like, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it because it's LinkedIn in person. So, which I think in the age of AI is much more important than LinkedIn online DMs and Zooms. And Zooms are important, but you know, stick with the in person. So it's a little bit of an experiment. You're all invited to come. This is goes on to my son's YouTube channel and to LinkedIn. So whoever sees this, it's Carolina Ale House in Cary on Walnut Street. I will have a table there, and whoever comes in, just ask for the LinkedIn table. I just mentioned that in the event, and it's posted on my featured and stuff like that. So yeah, you can find it. And hey, come on down. It's just a bunch of people getting together, talking LinkedIn, networking, getting to know each other, celebrating the end of the year, maybe reflecting on what happened this year and how it's going down and what we have planned for next year, and building relationships. That's what LinkedIn is about. It's not about selling, please. I mean, you could sell some stuff on LinkedIn, but it is not a sales platform. That's for Fiverr. But yeah, so it was a nice experiment. Got a couple of people coming, looking forward to it, and taking LinkedIn offline is that's my next objective for next year is more than getting a large following. I mean, following is important. The numbers are good, and this brings me to the other point: is that's the one I wanted to make on this live event or quick online stuff, online stream that I've just last minute created, came up with before I head off to Carolina Ale House, and that's the fact that everybody at the end of the year, I mean, I see my feed being now flooded with everybody doing a summary of their annual activity and best posts, and without naming anybody and stuff. But I see here, I'm just looking at this. It's a co-author.studio site. I'm like, what the is that? It's kind of like co-author.studio is going to summarize how many. Oh, you made 211 posts, 8,000 reactions, 10,000 comments, 15,000 followers. Like, how much money did these numbers make you? Why would I want to do that? On top of that, it's against community standards to plug in and analyze. I mean, I know everybody does it. I don't, but everybody else does. Tries to get some third party app, which is illegal. The only ones that are permitted is Restream and StreamYard and a couple of others. Those are the ones that you use to stream to LinkedIn. To this day, I don't understand why LinkedIn doesn't have a direct stream and stuff, but there's got to be a security reason or something about spam or something. But I don't know. It's their problem. It's their platform. They could set the rules. They have it set this way, so you could create a free Restream account and get online. But you cannot plug in and harvest data from LinkedIn using third parties. I've tried that in the past using Meet Alfred, but didn't really do that much for me. And then I got this message from LinkedIn. You're trying to use this thing. I was like, I don't even really use it. I mean, it just makes blind connections, sends out some vague requests and stuff. And so, now all these people that are talking about authenticity are pushing this summary of my year by co-author.studio. I'm getting this done, and this is what I've done, and this is my superpower, top quote, 2024 vibe. Who cares? Who cares? Connect with the people. And even if you have 1,000 connections, if that one connection made you $1 million, it's a lot better than any other post, co-author.studio post. I mean, it's just kind of like, oh yes, 8,000 reactions. Does that equal 10,000 or 8,000 sales? 15,000 followers. Does that mean 15,000 people bought your product? No. So why are you showing me these numbers? Am I supposed to be impressed by it? Who cares? I mean, some of my posts get thousands of impressions. Some of them get less impressions. I collect followers. I used to do the social Saturday, which is great to spread your network with people. But I don't even do that now. People just because I post regularly. I engage, and that's where it is. I engage with people's content, and people just ask me for connection because they start following me, and that's what it's about. Your content, your presence, and your personal relationships should speak for you, rather than some vague co-author numbers. Again, which is an app you're using against community standards. So why bother? I mean, we're all here to make friends, business friends, look for partners, look for clients, potentially people we want to work with. And I don't see any other way than in person. And I was just been teaching my son that, and he's been doing really good with his video editing. So he's been meeting a lot of people, surprising a lot of people, because everybody's used to these DMs. Oh yes, please, let's get on a discovery call. I'm going to show you what I can offer to you. Nobody gives a it's like, no, just let's get on Zoom, yes, and let's talk like humans, and especially in the age of the AI, which is flooding the internet and flooding even LinkedIn. It's kind of like, hey, you want to make business? Oh, you want to buy my product? My first question is, who are you? I mean, you have 2 posts over the last year, and you're trying to sell me a product? I don't know what you are. I don't know what you write about. I haven't engaged with you in any way, and I'm gonna buy your $200, $500, $800 a month product. Why? Because we guarantee. What do you guarantee? Well, if it doesn't work, you get the next month free. Okay, so if I give you $800 and your product doesn't work, I get the next month of a product that doesn't work for free. What a bargain. Come on. You gotta be really naive and gullible to jump on that one. So build the relationships. And that's what we're gonna be doing again in North Carolina, Carolina Ale House. North Carolina Ale House. But yeah, Carolina House and Cary. That's what we're gonna be doing. Anyway, that's my webinar for today. Stay human, make human connections. And if you want to give shout outs to people, yeah, tag people in your posts. Say, hey, listen, this is my new buddy, and we've done this, we've done that. This is where we're meeting together, and I will send pictures. And I'm sure my other people that will be coming, my connections that will come tonight, they'll post their pictures from tonight's evening, and that's where friendships, relationships, business partnerships are formed in social events offline. So don't be so hung up about LinkedIn and how many DMs you sent and stuff like that. Be human. Skip the AI for a while. I saw something about the AI, dry AI, January. I don't fully agree with that, so I'm not gonna jump on that bandwagon either. It's hard to get me to join something anyway, because I just generally don't join groups, and I don't, I I'm proud to say I'm not a member of any group that would want to have me as a member. I think that's what was Groucho Max, something like that. That quote went. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not really that quick to jump into any groups. I'm glad to join networking events, and but when there is a membership, there is a mandatory uh, attendance taken and showing up. But that's not for me. But yeah, it's attend these events and see people and meet everybody, and we'll see. But that's my message for Friday, and that's my webinar. How long have I been speaking for now? 12 minutes. Time's up. Anyway, see you tonight. And if not, see you maybe next week or some other random event in person that we can see each other at, interact, and have fun. And it's the season to be jolly. So let's have fun tonight.